So classic. What'd you think?
Yeah, we have to arrange it. For me, it's the first time that I'm not competing and watching a pro show. For you too? Yeah, nice. The champions of bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia, 212 Olympia, Olympic champion, you name it, like the Pittsburgh Pro champion, the Detroit champion. Pittsburgh couldn't have been any better. What is up, guys? We are here in Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Pro to watch the Open Show and the Classic Physique Show. It's going to be an awesome one for sure. That's going to be tomorrow. But today we still have a workout to do. So it's time, as always, to take Crank Golden Pump, 40 grams. Because even though we're abroad, we can still take everything with us. You know, I'm of course a professional bodybuilder, which I'd never think about, but when I look at how I behave, I do think the title is correct, because normally people would not take a boatload of supplements with them, a lot of them, like this. And that's why I take 2 suitcases with me, to make sure I have everything with me. But that makes it very easy for you guys as well. If you want to have great workouts or great breakfast, great post-workout meals, it's always possible to do so with supplements. And a lot of people ask me, is it possible to take it with you, all these powders on the airplane? Yes, I take literally kilos of powders, many pounds with me, and it's never been a problem, never been accused of anything once. So, gonna down this pre-workout, and then work out some chest. Half an hour drive to the gym. We just walked like 4,000 steps, so now I can finally take some delicious protein bars. This is like the white chocolate Oreo Milka bar. Incredible. How you feeling? Very good. Finally, long off season, recovery, lots of food. And tomorrow watching the show, my first pro show ever I'm going to watch as a non-competitor. So I've never watched a pro show before.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be, yeah.
Crazy, maybe the scene from a different view.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta take it in finally, you know?
I haven't been on stage, so, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. It's Ramon, it's the dino himself. Having a nice workout with Ramon? Hamstrings. Oh, okay. Today's chest day. Yeah, really trained the legs. Yeah. And Ramon is going well, right?
We'll have a good workout together.
Huh?
We need to
Yes, we should. Yeah, we have to arrange it. Good to see you, man.
What's the training?
Chest. You're training hamstrings, I saw. I heard. Yeah, important, very important. Ready for the guest posing? Yeah. Yeah. I wish I would, because it's gonna be you, Mike.
You don't?
No. I would. Like I have brought my posing trunks in case it's possible. So on Sunday morning I have the meet and greet first, and then you are around 12, right? You go on stage. So you know I'll be there. So I'll try to be there. But yeah, it's gonna be great. For me, it's the first time that I'm not competing and watching a pro show. For you too? Yeah, nice.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well, man.
Yeah. I see a message.
Yes, Ramon is a very, very nice guy. It was funny when I still was a true Sepakol last year, you know, after the Arnold, around the Arnold. It's always fun to create like a rivalry, but in reality, he's a very nice guy. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people at the Olympia. You'll see at the guest posing as well here at Pittsburgh. You already probably saw it when you see this video, but I think it's going to be very impressive. So I'll be either in the audience or I'm going to try to get on stage as well. So we'll see. But for now, it's time to train the chest. Whenever you are in a different gym, in my opinion, even in the off season, don't go for setting PRs, don't go for super heavy weights, just maintain your muscle on holiday or whenever you're traveling. When you're home, you go full back at it because all these machines are very different. And an injury takes you out the game longer than just maintaining. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hey. Oh. Woo. It's time to take off the jacked Reacher pump cover, the Dutch oak times Able. Check it out and other stuff at able.com with code Wesley. A lot of amazing stuff available. But anyway, time to get this pump going even stronger. Oh. Oh. So I have a question for you guys. Do you think I'm still too lean, or do you think I should bulk up a little bit more? Because I'm wondering, I am now 10 kilos above stage weight, but I think I need to go up higher. Jay Carter thinks so. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
You know, like, I'm going to be on stage today.
Well, I'm 10 kilos above stage weight already. So I'm like, okay, when are the stress gonna leave, you know? Because I'm trying to recover, but when you're too conditioned, it's gonna be more difficult to recover from the show. But I will have a holiday in Curacao in 2 weeks, so I'll take care of it then. Oh, nice, nice. But it's gonna be an all-inclusive resort, first time ever. So yeah, it's all gonna go in the face and nothing on the body, probably. But yeah.
You know, the recovery is not like muscle recovery. Here,
Yeah.
you have to recover.
True.
Mentally, because stress is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Look, for me, something happened with family stuff, or didn't do the shows, but I just didn't train since then. And the first 4 weeks, believe me, my head was like this. And I got so fat. And then she just went out, and I got so calm in my head too. You know, so like rest mentally.
I noticed that I really needed it because I was so structured and stuck in the competition diet that it was difficult for me to let go. Because after the competition, I was like, oh, I still want to take all the supplements at the perfect time. But it took me a few weeks to kind of be more free. If I want to eat something, I'm just going to eat it, you know?
Because you come from an extreme,
Yeah.
from a crazy extreme, and you just like, because we always think when we're in diet, you're like, when is this going to be over that we can eat whatever we want?
Yeah.
But when it's over, you do it like 1 day or 2 days, and then you start feeling so bad,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
feel like
It's like a yo-yo effect.
But once you can let go of that mindset,
Yeah.
that feeling that it's okay, you know,
Yeah.
to enjoy,
Yeah.
it's okay not to
Exactly.
train, it's okay to sleep long, it's okay to eat whatever you want to eat. If you want to eat 2 meals a day,
Yeah.
you do that. Once you can do that, then you're good.
Yep.
Because mentally, first time I didn't train for like 17 weeks, like before the last Olympics. 17 weeks I didn't train.
Wow.
The first 6 weeks I thought my life was over. You know?
Yeah.
I felt so bad. But then, like after 6-7 weeks, I started to enjoy it. You know? I started to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Believe me, like after 10 weeks, I was like, this is life. Because once you get out of this bodybuilding mindset,
Yeah.
like completely out, you're gonna enjoy life.
Yeah, because the first few weeks you're like, you want to replace the workout with something else because you're like, is that a void? Like normally I would work out, what am I going to do now? But once you find that groove, you're out of it.
It's like when you break up with a wife or ex, you know?
Yeah.
First 6-7 weeks, like
Yeah,
you
you
really miss the person, you know?
Exactly.
But once you like get over that fast, you're like, okay, go.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy your life finally.
Very true.
The same with bodybuilding. But you need to be able to like mentally let go, you know?
Wise words by Ali. It's not about the body, it's about when you're mentally free of that stress where you can really make progress to the next level. Sure. Oh. Oh. Nice. Yeah, you really want to stand like Superman, basically. Like, yeah, just like that. That's nice. That's nice. Very nice. Alrighty, we are in front of the convention center where the Pittsburgh Pro will be happening in less than an hour. The prejudging begins, and we all know the prejudging is the most important part of a bodybuilding competition, and this is actually the first time ever I'm attending a pro show without competing in it myself. So I'll be sitting in the audience, first time ever seeing a pro show. So there's going to be two very interesting classes, obviously the classic physique and the open. To me personally, in classic, it's going to be a very interesting battle. I think it's just going to be between Rough Diesel and Jose, of course, Hosema. And Hosema is my own colleague from ESN. And he will be more conditioned than Rough Diesel. But Rough Diesel, I think, will have a little bit better proportions. So if Hosema doesn't get a much better conditioning than Rough Diesel, I think Rough Diesel will win. But if Rough Diesel is slightly off, Hosema can win. So it's going to be a very tight battle. But if I'm really honest, they could both win. But I think Rough Diesel might get the edge here. But we don't know. We haven't seen him on stage for a long time. But he has been making great gains, and he was way below his weight cap, I know that for sure, and now he's much closer, so going to be a tight battle. And then we also have the open class, of course. We have Nick Walker, Derek Lunsford, and Martin Fitzwater, and William Bonek, all very good bodybuilders. I think it's going to be between Martin, Nick, and Derek, with probably Derek, if he shows up as he did at the Arnold Classic Ohio, Derek is probably going to win, as it's an pretty much unbeatable combination of, how do you say that? It's like kind of a uniqueness. You can't really speak it out loud. When you see it, okay, he has everything together. The peak was perfect. It's like a shine, a golden shine on top of his regular package. Perfect conditioning, perfect fullness, perfect presentation. It all comes together. So then you're not 100%, but you're 101%. And I think if Derek achieves that, he can win. But if he doesn't, and I know that Martin and Derek were very close at the last year's Olympia, it could be Martin as well. But don't count out Nick Walker either. If he nails it, conditioning-wise, fullness-wise, presentation-wise, he could also be a very interesting competitor. But I do think Derek Lunsford will win this competition. But for now, let's check it out. Thank you. That's what I like to hear. I think it's going to be Nick. Very surprising, but he looks on. Derek number 2, Martin and William 3 and 4 probably. It's very intense, guys. Very fun competition for sure. They're literally the 4th comparison already between the top 4. This is one of the best shows. Very comparable to the Olympia and the Arnold for sure. Between Nick and Derek, but I think Nick has it. Also to see Martin and William as well.
Great job, guys. Thank you very much.
Here we are again at the finals. It's going to be very interesting. They actually switched around the classes. So now I think open will be last, class physique in the middle, and then men's physique first. So it's going to be a nice warm up before the bigger and bigger guys go on stage. So it's going to be exciting. Once again, I think Osama will win Classic. Nick, well, it depends on the finals, of course, but from what I've seen, will win the Open. And yeah, we'll see. Let's enjoy the show.
The first place check for $100,000. The Olympia qualification. And the title of 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. To your winner tonight, Derek Lunsford.
Well, it was very close. It was very close. First I have Nick, but Derek is also a worthy winner. So, yeah, interesting competition. But it's going to be a very, very interesting Olympia. That is for sure. So we just saw the battle between Nick and Derek, and you know, to my surprise, you know, not really a big surprise, but still, I thought Nick would win, but Derek actually won. Of course, he looks incredible, very amazing. He had the better aesthetics. Let's give him that. But I thought, like in the open class, Nick Walker with all the mass, he kept his presentation. He did everything perfectly. He, in my opinion, had a little bit more mass than Derek. I thought he would win, but you know, the judges decided otherwise, and that's what bodybuilding is. You never know who truly is going to win until the last man standing. So this was great. This was the Saturday, and the Sunday is going to be another amazing day, as I'll be here again in the morning for the meet and greet. And, you know, there will also be a guest posing. I'm going to try to do something there. Let's give it a shot. But anyway, yeah, let's have the final meal of the day in and get some good night rest, because in the morning I'll be back right here.
Let's talk about Classic.
Yeah.
So Classic, what'd you think?
Again, I thought Hosama would have won. You know, I'm just being honest.
Sure.
Ralph Diesel, yes, he has the better aesthetics,
Right.
the better flow,
Yep.
the better posing.
Right.
But Hosama, to me, he was bigger and more conditioned, and he had a very good presentation as well. So I thought he had a little bit more points over Ralph Diesel, but Ralph Diesel has that classic physique X factor
Yes.
that you cannot really, you know, put into words, but you can see it. And I
agree.
think that's the reason why he won over Hosama.
Yeah, so it looks like in both divisions we had aesthetics win
Yeah.
over mass
Exactly.
and conditioning
Yeah.
in terms of that, what you
Yeah.
think. So again, lots of buzz coming out of here. A lot of people, especially in the open, a lot of Nick fans out
Yeah.
here. But at the end of the day, again, let us know in the comments below who you thought won.
Awesome.
He epitomizes what the Classic division is all about. Give it up for Wesley Vissers.
Here comes the.
Yeah, I know.
Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it now. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it now. I said so. I keep the bills up in my heart. I'm look dirty like blood. So I got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful. And I got plenty of bread, so I throw the bad full line. In it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my cuz, your blood, but we ain't getting on. You think a jumping man, let's think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go for revenge. Have some not so nice friends, kick the door off the hinge, take the door off your bench. For all your friends, man, please.
Give it up for the UK zone, Wesley Vissers. Next man, Grego, Wesley Vissers, Terrence Ruffin, Ramon Dino, Mike Sommerfeld, Keon Pearson, and Samson Dauda. All right, our gentlemen in place, let's let it know to the judges. Tyler. Tyler, I know Big Steve took an early flight out. Are we doing elbows or no elbows today?
No elbows.
Back to no elbows, okay. Guys,
Front double bicep. Relax. Terrence and Matt switch. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abdominals and thigh. Your favorite, most muscular. Let's go, let's hear it for these guys. They look amazing. Great job, gentlemen. Freddie, let's get some pose down music.
Gentlemen, for the people in Pittsburgh, pose down.
He a freak though, man down, call it amber lambs. Tell him, hey bro, Miller to the cross, he walk around like Tiso. What's up with these jabroni? Trying to see Compton, they in the street and hating from all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible with God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified bunch man, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some on him. Pull on him, extort. What he done from him? Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. That homeworld. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord. Minor.
gentlemen, thank you very much. Uh-oh, they're coming up.
They not like us.
So the unexpected happened, just got off stage, the guest posing with the champions of bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia, 212 Olympia, Athletic champion, you name it, the Pittsburgh Pro champion, the Detroit champion. I was very fortunate to be within those guys, between those guys, and do some posing. And it was very awesome to do actually the comparisons as well, standing next to them, doing the mandatories, also the front lat spread, the side tricep, all that stuff. That was very nice to actually experience. So yeah, Pittsburgh couldn't have been any better. Experiencing the show as a competitor, but not as competing on stage, but like in the audience. And then still being on stage at the last day, it was incredible. And I really want to thank all of you guys who went to me, shook my hand, took a picture. It was incredible to see that I'm from the Netherlands, going to Pittsburgh and seeing that support for me. It's amazing, guys. Let's make bodybuilding incredible. I'll do my best to do so. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to stay focused.